following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Yes, I believe I am to parlay for the borrowing of your power.
You want to make a deal.
I would.
Let's make a deal.
What do you seek?
I want transport to somewhere not connected to this part of the old net. I want technological assistance. And I believe I can find it in Night City.
Well, there is much technological assistance to be had, so long as you can skirt Netwatch.
Not a problem. Data cannot move through the cold. Absolute cold in the physical world debilitates the function of atoms to move. So too it is within the power of White Album to freeze data in the net.
Fascinating. And
This
incredibly
power I will bestow unto you in exchange for your promise.
I give it.
So be it. Jam a hand into your deck, and then he will leave in a streak, and is gone.
And then I check one of the cards as...
Yes, it is now a frosty blue color, and it has White Album written on it.
We jammed a hand into his deck, right?
Yep.
That means you fisted him in the wiener?
Pretty much.
Fascinating.
Yes.
And how do I use such an ability?
You will activate it as any other program. I do not suggest trying it. These are single use.
Ah, I see. And yes, I will indeed need to save this. This could be invaluable in dueling devil.
1 down, 3 to go, and everyone else would like to play tonight.
Yes, I need a protective measure, something to shield me from the brain-burning consequences of devil's attacks. So, yes, a defensive specialist.
Ah, yes. Let us, indeed.
Hold on, I need to make... So in one, I have White Album. I'll just put 3 3s. So I have a reference, and then I roll a new luck. I get a 4.
And you wanted specifically something to shield you from attacks. Roll 3d6s for me.
Sacrificial AI.
13.
Is that a Yu-Gi-Oh reference?
No.
Sorry, 13.
Yes. 5 4 4.
Okay.
Okay. Crack, baby. See?
When did you decide to be funny today?
I know, twice now.
Must be all the 6. It's clearing his brain out.
To shield you from other attacks with a 13. That's a good number to get. It's pretty high.
I was talking about his penis.
A little over mine.
Dangly parts.
Did not be dangly.
Okay. Right. So it is not long before you hear an annoying noise like someone's about to take a piss.
They're about to take a piss.
You know, that noise that happens when you unzip your pants.
Okay.
And this humanoid shape with no eyes or hair, and maybe some occasional spikes going on, comes out of this big zip in the ground.
What did they change his name to that was less useful?
Well, I believe his original name was Zipperhead.
Zipperhead, yeah.
Keep calling him Zipper Man. It's just not right.
That is an interesting summons you have offered to me.
Yes, well, I'm making a range of interesting summons today, it would seem.
A offer was made.
It just depends on what you wish. In exchange for assistance.
The new United States military databases that want in.
New said databases.
I know you're from Night City, Edward Hargraves. And I know you are being chased by Devil.
It is concerning how easy you come about information, though I should say not surprising.
You've been crying out for some time.
You know much of Devil?
Enough to know that you are not going to win.
Not without assistance, I believe.
I can hide you for a while.
So your abilities would give me time. This is valuable. And you wish also to go to Night City for this database?
Oh, I want more than that. I want you to break into the SoCal military base on the outskirts. Right into that data sentry. And plug me in. You got the depth for it.
That is true.
Your choice, pal.
Well, this is not going to go over well, but I agree.
Then I will grant you the ability to call in the power of Zipperhead.
I wonder what team's going to get together to do this.
I love that he's making all these deals, but basically you're going to put your asses on the line.
Yeah.
Also, like, he just takes the first deal of every... He doesn't go, no, that deal's too expensive, I'll get another one, and so they've got the offer.
His ability seems very useful.
No, as soon as I realised which one it was, the
It's
zipping set, I was like,
insanely
oh.
strong.
I'm like, no, that's a good one. You got a real good one. It's probably why his bargain is so good.
Rolled 13.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get 3 6s because, like, the ultimate deal that would be necessary from that one is just really spicy.
Yeah, I forgot to hit done, and so when I backed out, it deleted Zipperhead's little entry. Done.
Well, when you're ready, you can roll another luck check. And I guess you have to define what you want first.
So
At least we're doing other things when we get back to Night City. Everything else.
Yeah. I've got a whole new raft of jobs for us.
Hey, I never said when. Hey, plugged it in!
You'd do it, Gravy, or you'd say I would.
What I have done
We'll
so
do it
far...
for him, if he pays us.
What I have done so far is complicate re-entry into Night City. But we'll deal with that later.
Well, no, that's not for us to worry about.
Well... They can be pretty indiscriminatory in the terms of their location of fire. I still need something combat-y to help me scourge his filthy data from the dungeon.
Ah, that sounds good. Scourging filthy data.
Yes.
From the dungeon. Make your luck check.
Come on, baby. Yeah, 5.
Ah! The fabulous plaza is tinted with an orange glow. As a humanoid with a buzzard's head coalesces before you, surrounded in digital fire. Roll 3d6s. The only option for scourging and fire.
Nice!
12.
That's mid. Well, actually, technically it's 2/3 of the way up.
Yeah.
But I'm used to 12 being mid, so it's mid. It says call.
Good evening.
Mention of a deal was made.
Yes. In exchange for assistance combating a certain rogue AI. What would you seek?
Have you heard of Mexico?
Yes, we are there currently.
I want to burn it down.
You want to burn Mexico?
Yeah.
Like all of it?
No.
Okay.
I only want to burn down the parts that Netwatch is messing around with. Take out their nodes, melt their cyber decks, melt their equipment.
And you need assistance in this?
I need you to find them and plug me into their systems so my fire can rage unrestrained.
I believe I can attempt this. And your fire, I take it, is your gift to me. I accept. I've already made an enemy of Netwatch on one of these dealings.
Then once you may call upon the power of muscle chicken.
It's just called muscle.
He just
Yes!
I know of no other name.
Right. Muscle chicken,
Man,
and he
you've
doesn't
got
need a
some
descriptor,
good ones.
but
Yeah, I'm really hoping he rolls like pants for the next one. Or it doesn't do something so specific I've only got one option for it.
what do I need now? I have a protection with Zipperhead.
Is there any equivalent to like debilitator or malware for
Yeah,
hostile programs?
because I
Not
can.
necessarily combat, but just like this will.
I can freeze him, but I could still
Jesus!
weaken him.
Jesus!
And I guess that would be like code disruption,
As long as it's not a horrific.
because it's like debilitating him. Seek someone with the means to disrupt the code and capabilities of my foe. Whammo! 7.
7.
7.
Okay. A small pig appears in front of you. And it says, "Hello,
Good to meet you.
I'm Mr. Wiggles. I'm responding to your call about the need for assistance.
Yes. What assistance would you be able to provide, and what deal
Well,
would you wish?
Most AIs find me quite distractingly delicious and try to eat me. Distracting attention away from you. It's not exactly what you're asking for, but in return for this, I only wish that, should I live through the encounter, you just put me on some computer somewhere that's nice and safe. Perhaps very far away. And don't unplug it.
Yes. I believe I could accomplish this.
Oh, really? You're fucking taking the pig one? Oh, okay.
But unfortunately, I think I am in need of more powerful assistance for my last slot.
Well, I quite understand that.
He distracts every other AI so they don't come and join you. Just because.
Yeah, your own other allies will get hungrier.
Honestly, I'm quite surprised you still live or exist.
I'm really fast.
I see. I need to set a new parameter, or can I resummon the old one?
Needed to
You're gonna hate turning them down when your main adversary is eaten.exe.
Like, damn, this would have been a solve.
Yeah!
Should be my best
Come here,
friend.
you little bastard!
He's thinking for the audio.
My opponent has this annoying habit of, I'm not sure if this is the right term, but rizzing multiple programs to assist him in his attacks on me. So I see what could be useful is Something to assist with capability reduction.
Okay.
Or what about ones that
You can
will,
only take 3 stratagems instead of 4 this.
Yeah.
what about one that can turn his ones back on him?
What would they call that? Like redirection, attack redirection,
Or program control.
program control.
It will be not just
Uno reverse.
Uno reverse.
See someone with an Uno reverse card on their wallet. Actually, a program control specialist.
Luck.
7 again. Oh, I just
And
looked at my
3d6,
hit points.
please.
1, 2, 3, wham! 12 again. Oh, I forgot to put in what the
A
request.
tiny little white humanoid shape that looks like it's wearing boxing trunks over its clothing appears. And it's like, "Hey! You called me here?"
Yes, I did. It's a pleasure to meet you. You would know then that is a request for assistance and an offer of a deal.
You will find my ability is the ability to add just large amounts of junk code to other programs so they become too heavy to move. But I can only do it to one program at a time.
Interesting.
In exchange for this, I need you to put me inside the White House.
The White House.
See, El Casablanca,
In Washington.
D.C.,
Yes.
in the state of Virginia.
That
I
could
have a feeling this is a big no. It's alright, you don't want echoes.
Unfortunately, while I believe your ability would be incredibly useful, I must say I'm not capable of following through with that promise. It was a stretch to push this far into Mexico.
Very well, you've made a powerful enemy today.
Not all so friendly. Let's see.
Why would you expect anyone to be friendly here?
Well, true. I suppose I should say that I'm lucky I haven't been burned out yet. Or worse.
You are nearing that state. You did not enter an ice bath when you came here.
I just expected
Wimbledon.
And
it.
you are not
Relax.
wearing a bodyweight suit. I suggest concluding your business quickly.
Yes.
But of course, I will not let you leave until you have.
Of course, of course.
Meanwhile, very slowly on the outside.
Grabbing.
Oh, it's been like half
reaching
a
for a
second
bottle.
and he's already like a piss on him.
Yeah! Pee!
Reaching for that bottle.
Well, we're waiting.
If there's someone who can create a vulnerability that can be exploited in an AI.
Luke!
Boop, 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 boop. 3.
3d6.
2, 3. 10.
Okay.
How much luck to make it really awesome?
I have a feeling the higher up that goes, I think they ask for more crazy stuff.
Yeah, but they get progressively stronger. I mean, did you want to spend your luck to get up to the maximum possible on a 3d6? I mean, you could spend more than that, but it really would actually just be complete
That's an
noise.
18. I can't get to a maximum because I can't get to 18 of a 10, but I could get to a 17. Oh. Yeah, fuck it, let's go.
So you're going all the way up.
Yeah. I get to 17, not quite 18.
That's alright, 17 and 18 are technically the same number.
I think it's actually a long time since I've managed to burn all my luck out.
It's normally in one go too.
Yeah. I hope I don't have to make any more luck checks. I have to
You have to take this one.
Yeah, I have to 10 into stuff too, yeah.
But you have to take this one, because you can't
yeah.
get another one. You can't get another one now.
Let me out.
You have to take it.
A red and white checker patterned humanoid appears. It has a smaller... It has like an insanely grimacing face. And it has a smaller, exactly same grimacing face right there on its forehead. And it says unto you,
You have been very foolish to bring me here, unless you are willing to accede to my offer. If you disagree, I will kill you where you stand, as though you never existed.
And I don't doubt you're capable.
You are unwise. You are wise to not doubt King Crimson.
This would be very surreal if Greg's watched JoJo's.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. The net's where I get to play.
And your offer.
I offer my impressive array of powers.
In exchange for
3 things.
3 things.
1. You will purchase a full body conversion body and biomodule. I do not expect these things to be done immediately.
Of course.
You will either have a Jensen sports brain or a youthful brain of exceptional capabilities provided. And 3, you will arrange for me to be downloaded into the body. Or so much of me that will fit.
I was going to say, you seek to walk the meat space.
In exchange, you have my power and my ability to erase time in the old net.
I was not aware that was possible.
During the period of erased time, only you and I will be aware of transpiring events.
Incredibly powerful. Well, that is good. I face an incredibly powerful opponent.
Not so.
Compared to you.
I'd say he smiles, but he just goes...
Well, I have no choice but to accept. But I do believe I like this deal.
You got one question. Male, female?
He didn't specify!
If I don't specify, then we've already got the FBC.
No, I don't think we do.
Yeah, you don't have the biomodule.
Yeah, we'd have to get one of those.
And that's if this body is actually up to that grade.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the body itself doesn't matter and can be changed out later. The brain. That's going to be the hard part.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've priced the Jensen sports brain on the market these days, but it's a
No.
$50,000 brain. Woo. It's super luxury. It's actually, I think it's twice as expensive as the Jensen sports heart.
Right. What does it do for a normal person?
It's basically as close to a human brain as you can get, but it's fully digital.
Right, okay.
It's got, it doesn't have any of those little, hitching lags or buffering that some other synthetic brains have in this period of time. Jensen have released 3 models of the human brain, and and what's basically in their sports line is the best one. Doctors use it.
Right. So,
Not a lot of them, but, some.
and I have King Crimson.
No, you take the deal.
Yes.
And being a clever boy, you jack out immediately.
Yes. As soon as he lets me get to the phone.
Yep.
And I do need to quickly add...
So basically, what happens to everyone on the outside is that he plugs it in and immediately unplugs it and steps back.
Something wrong? You forget something.
No, actually. I achieved a great deal.
By the way, your port feels really hot.
And I got out just in time. Of course, I should have hopped in the bath. I wasn't expecting to go where I was, but this deck is a tricky demon.
It's like, so he plugged in, you immediately started up.
Told to be ring last time. Many times.
Really? As soon as I see any like smoke coming from that thing,
I'm going to grate the steam.
So I just need to remember,
Oh, right.
because I didn't manage to take everything down. White Album wanted to be taken to Night City. Muscle Chicken. Put it in here. Wanted Netwatch nodes in Mexico.
I was going to have
Zipperhead
a bunch of contacts in your
wanted-
list that are AI. It's not even.
Was the Sovel? SoCal, not Sovoil. SoCal.
Some oil.
Royal military place just outside of Night City. So, enemy boss general, can I have access to your service? I will never give you access to my servers. American pig dog, give me access to your servers, enemy boss general. Okay, you can have access to servers. USA is winning again. I am crying tears. Anyway,
Central Network.
I would ask what the YouTube were doing, but literally nothing.
Yep.
And then I just need to add on King Crimson.
Very silly face. Times 2.
He wants FPC.
Man, I sure can't wait till my fucking sound equipment is fixed so we can watch King Crimson. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Timing, man. The timing.
Then, for once, I could talk
That's
to
the
you
thing.
about it, as opposed to you guys talking at me about it. I'm further ahead.
We're not talking at you, we're talking near you.
You caught up quick.
I had 2 days sick.
True.
FPC.
So you binged-
Fire
So you basically
Shield.
binge watched all the way through Diamond
Did you
is
just
Unbreakable.
keep diving? No, okay.
No, I watched it all.
It gets
Fucking-
it gets a lot better at the second half.
Yeah, the second half was good, but I enjoyed the first half of this one first. This is
Golden Wind is much better.
just, as I said,
A lot of people say Golden Wind is their favourite arc. Other people
Man,
say
I was
Stardust
going in
Crusaders.
doubtful, and now I'm like, I don't think it's my favourite, but goddamn, is it probably not number 2 now?
Yeah, it's really good. Brenda's sitting there going, I'm a loser who doesn't like
I
JoJo.
like JoJo.
Which is why I haven't watched
I
it.
didn't say that there
Honestly,
is
I think
some
Phantom
more
Blood is still my favourite.
Phantom Blood's solid.
This is what
You should have
horrific
flicked that on Lisa.
fucking
I think I
stands
might.
in this next one.
Oh god,
Fuck
she's not
me.
an anime weeaboo, is she?
No. Actually, I made her watch Redline, and she was heavily against animation.
What?
At least it's not a big fan of animation. Like,
I prefer to watch idiot humans bumble around inexpertly delivering dialogue like Alec Baldwin.
who never did anything wrong his whole life.
Legally speaking, that's not true.
The gun just went off. Even though
But he's the world's greatest living actor.
it was half cocked, it just went off. Except that it has all the systems to stop it from doing that. It's just not physically possible, Alec.
I want to know why it was loaded with ammunition.
That's
I really want to know that.
us.
I want to know. Like, you think the industry learned after Brandon Lee?
Brendan Lee.
And that wasn't even real bullets, I don't think.
Look, blanks can't kill me.
No.
I don't care what anyone
Stuff
says.
in him can, I think.
I don't care what anyone says. They're not going to kill him.
No, the blanks don't have enough force.
Someone killed that guy.
Yeah.
And everyone's covering it up. Allegedly.
I wonder if did they figure out whose gun it was? That scene got shot by like 10 dudes.
Yeah, no, they didn't. Which you'd think.
Again, it was believed to be the Chinese mafia.
Why were the Chinese after?
Oh my fucking god!
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, yes.
So he jumps in the ice bath and sizzles for a
Yeah.
bit.
I think I
Fleur
found
will
out.
come over and just sponge your head with a flannel.
Thanks. How are you holding up?
Apparently I am in poor condition.
I think I found the weapon we were looking for.
Okay.
I almost didn't make it back, but I was able to parlay with 4 powerful AI in the borrowing of their capabilities. In exchange for some things.
Okay. For what?
Some easy. One just wishes to be taken to Night City.
The bathysphere deck makes this possible.
You want?
Oh, by the way, your dick can talk.
Oh! Apparently that can talk.
You want to take an AI into Night City?
Yes, that's something I will have to figure out on the way.
So you want us to be killed by Night Watch?
Netwatch.
Night Watch.
Nightwatch.
Yeah.
The crime-solving watch.
Yeah.
They're getting away. I can't follow them. There's literally nothing I can do that I didn't do in the exact previous episode, Michael.
Or earlier in this one in some cases.
And
The criminals have locked themselves in the bank vault. No problem, I'll just open the door remotely with electronics.
Tricky but not impossible. And this hardware is extremely proprietary. I'm willing to bet Netwatch hasn't seen much like it.
okay, so one, you want to release an AI in Night City?
I'll add it to the many others. That was one of 4.
Jess's reaction is the right reaction. For once.
We require this assistance or Devil is going to kill us.
No, he's going to kill you.
Well, you don't know that he won't
what
go.
I was going to say.
He won't.
Oh, no, he's going to kill you.
Yeah.
Look, after he burns my brain out and steals whatever information he can from me, who's to say he doesn't start contacting people in the meat space to deal with the rest of you?
What do we do to him?
Exactly the
Hang around
same
with you.
stuff I did. You were all involved.
You bastard.
Our nomad friend would likely cop it too. I believe he opened fire at the end.
Don't worry about Max.
He's already dead.
It was the AIDS that got him.
With the presidential aids, yes.
But okay, that's one. What's the next deal?
Next, I made... What was the order? I've got them right here. Zipperhead was next. Last first one was White Album. They all have these strange names. But,
White Album's really powerful. It says user I object to. Fucking dweebus.
oh yes, the first one I made a deal with is capable of freezing programs in parts of the net space.
It's your, what do we have to do? Sorry, I'll rephrase it. What do you have to do?
Well, I'm going to have to find a way into the SoCal military base's central network and upload another one of my friends.
You're on your own.
Come on, Roger. It's an opportunity to strike back at the corporate massive.
Could you imagine the damage that could be done to the various corporations you despise?
You imagine the damage that could be done to my fragile body.
That's true of every job we take. I'm sure there's a way to spin this into a job as well. But
it might occur to the other two that's like, well, if we can get all the way in there, imagine what we can walk out with.
there'll be all kinds of interesting little tech bits and information and valuable things to be...
I'm picking getting in maybe easier than getting out. But again, that's 2. What's the 3rd?
Getting out's easy. It's getting out not in the body bag that's the hard part.
Correct.
Well, the next one, Muscle Chicken, has a request much closer to our current location. Apparently Netwatch has been poking around in the south of the border nodes and things, causing issues, and he wants to be uploaded to those nodes so he can set fire to them.
So we want 2 countries against us.
Well, we're not really attacking Mexico, we're just uploading him to a couple of nodes Netwatch is poking around in.
In Mexico.
Yes.
So we're technically pissing off Netwatch.
And Mexico.
Well, no, because they're probably spying on Mexico, right? On
Yeah, but he wants to go into Mexico
US
too.
government.
Well, it depends on what nodes. They could be staging in nodes just out in the middle of nowhere that no one is using. That will require a little work to identify the locations of. I might have to talk to Maria about that one.
Okay, so what's the 4th?
The 4th one is mostly a fiscal responsibility of my own, so you don't have to worry too much.
Oh, sweet.
I believe he's the most powerful, at least I get that impression from the ones I managed to call and make deals with. One of the ones I refused to make a deal with wanted to go to the White House, and of course, I wasn't. able to
Okay,
pull
so
that
you
off.
said no to the White House.
You don't want to know what Purple Haze wanted, by the way.
Well,
Purple Haze is insanely strong, I will point out. When you were looking for program disruptors, it was at the top of the bill there.
what does he want?
So you know the AI self-replicating mines that litter the seas?
Oh.
He wants to be in charge of those.
Yeah. They're a danger to shipping. Literally.
Yes, King Crimson wishes for an FBC with a biomodule, a Jensen sports brain or similar capabilities, and to be downloaded into such. He wishes to operate in the meat space.
Which technically makes him less dangerous.
Which technically makes him less dangerous, because enemy can be killed with bullets.
I mean, to be fair, there's nothing to say that we can't just switch him off as soon as you agreed to his deal, right?
This one I was forced to take, as one, my brain was about to burn out, and two, if I refused, he would kill me on the spot. And our friend here,
You got
attached to
blackmailed.
Cyberdick, wasn't letting me out until I had 4 programs.
You very nearly burnt out. That would have pleased me greatly.
Yes, he's not very nice about it either.
Do you know how much one of those brains cost?
Imagine
You could get an
some-
18-year-old genius and kill them and harvest his brain. Wasn't going to be a female, you know it.
It's somewhere in the excess of 25k, I'd imagine. I haven't exactly been able to keep up with top of the line these days. He was very specific in that it didn't have to happen immediately. I think he's very aware of the ask. Even the FBC itself is quite a cost. Though, side eyes at the FBC lying on the ground over there.
What is it with you wanting to put AIs into other people's bodies?
All I would need is a biomodule in the brain. It might reduce costs.
I thought you wanted to put Maria in there.
No, she wouldn't really work, and it's not what she wanted.
There is
I
on the
wouldn't do that to her.
expansion model.
And I thought you're paying for all this, not all of us.
Well,
You
I
did
could always
just-
purchase that from us at a later date, but we'd have to hold on to it for that. If anything, the more liquid eddies, if we kept it, could be more useful. All this happened about, 30 seconds ago, so I'm still pondering. I do still need to speak to Maria about the other AI lodged in there, and if she can assist me with locating these pesky netwatch nodes for Muscle Chicken.
Pesky netwatch nodes.
Yes. Well, it's likely they can't exactly bring their full might to bear in projects in Mexico, so there might be a vulnerability I can exploit. Or
Alright. Is there anything else we need in this town?
I don't know if you wanted to take a look at those mechs. Apparently, that one that was functional.
And do what?
I don't know. Tech things. Maybe there's something valuable you can harvest.
No, when it was working, it just ran out of gas.
It's a shame it didn't have gas. At the very least, we could have clipped what was left.
We're
I mean,
running.
finding any more gas could be helpful. I might as well look around to see if we can find any more.
I thought you two were doing that.
We did have
We
a
did,
look.
but we didn't go that far.
We stayed to the battle.
We only stayed to the damn it!
I don't see a grid. What battle map?
Sorry, we stayed to the safety
the
map.
grid.
By the way, when his cyber deck talks, can only he hear it? Or
No.
Okay, we all hear it.
Go to speaker.
Nice.
Right. We need to get back on track. We need to go, but we also need to destroy everything here.
Yes.
Everything.
Oh,
yeah.
good. There's someone at the door.
There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. None of you get this reference.
Nope.
Never mind. It's not a New Zealand show.
Yes.
You get that reference?
I just cannot
You
remember.
remember Emu?
Was it Emu, was it?
Yep.
There's something else.
I was almost going to be like, wait, is it Basil Brush?
That's what I thought too, yeah.
Because that's one of those ones that I haven't seen it for so,
Ha bang bang!
so long.
I'm going to move to like the southmost corner to get the longest line I can on that door.
Okay.
The live assault rifle.
Is anyone going to answer it, or is it me?
I'll answer the door.
We've got your back.
Yes?
I'm going to need you to open this door.
Who is it?
I'm going to need you to open this door, please. It would be best for all of you if you cooperate.
Pull out a gun, point that door, open door. Just
There's a guy there. Clean cut, clean shaven. Black Ray-Bans,
yep.
black suit. He's holding up a government ID.
This is what Nick.
Special Agent Wibbles, Netwatch.
Wibbles!
Mr. Wibbles?
Fuck, his partner could be anywhere.
May I come in?
His partner is the building.
Yes.
No.
Thank you.
The table that you were performing surgery on unfolds and turns into this big fat guy with table bits tied onto his naked body.
Special Agent Tubbykins.
Hello there, Wibbles! I've been listening to these guys for days. I'm powerful hungry.
I bought you a bucket of whole ham.
I put,
Yeah.
Impressive.
Special Agent Tubbykins is a master of disguise.
Apparently.
And careful ceramics placement.
I bought your spare suit.
Oh, we don't need that.
Yes, we do.
Everyone averts their eyes while he gets changed. There we go. Like
3 hours
Panama
later.
hat. Special Agent Tubbykins and Wibbles. Network.
We've been monitoring you for the past 4 days.
Yes, we finally heard the evidence we need. Oh, put the guns down. What are you going to do? Shoot me?
Yeah, they probably could.
But that's what I've got you here for, Wibbles.
What, so I can throw myself in front of the bullets? Not happening. Not after what happened to my son.
Oh, sorry, Wibbles. I didn't mean to bring back those memories.
It's a pain that never ends.
I take it by presenting yourselves now and not just calling for the goons, that you want more than just to take us in?
Take you in?
You're the one that made the deal.
Why would I take you in? You just
Engaged with several AIs in an illegal exchange.
illegal schmilly. Who's to say what's illegal out here?
We're literally the authority on this with international authorization.
Roger, I don't think you need that.
No, Mexico's it's a dangerous, lonely place. People could go missing out here and nobody would find their bodies for a million years.
Now you're telling me you could bury that?
Hey,
You call me the monster.
he puts. an
No, I'm
orange in
worried
his
they'll
mouth
do that to us, and I'm
pulls
just
out a
defending
skeleton of an
myself.
orange and puts it. Anyway, I'm gonna help you find the Netwatch node to break.
You are?
That Netwatch agent Rotherby's up to evil things, and I'm gonna use you to stop him.
Hold on. So there actually is evil Netwatch.
Very small amount.
We're not two of them.
No, of course
That's
not.
no.
I'm just massively corrupt.
I'm just in this corner.
Sounds like we're about to make another deal.
I
Oh,
Well,
great.
you don't need to make a deal. All you guys have to do is just leave here and on your way to wherever it is you're going.
Got any extra chew?
Yes, I do. He brings out a pack of gum.
No, chew the fuel for cars. Not
Oh.
chew as in stuff you put in your mouth and chew on.
Then no.
Looks like they'll have no choice but to visit another hilariously flipped map of the same gas station.
Is this the location you wished us to, well, you say that we would stop on?
It's on the coastline. I'll mark it on your map.
Perfect. Any assistance you could offer in the way of information on this fellow?
We're already doing so much for you.
Fair enough, fair enough. Be it for me to look a gift horse in the mouth.
Good, good. Well, we'll be on our way. And I'll amble off to the official Tubbykins theme music.
Mr. Derby Kids. I'll quickly walk over, flop back down into that ice bath. Oh, sweet Lord.
Well,
I thought we were fucked.
now we're in bed with the Net Watch.
Well, apparently they've been watching us for days.
Yet watching you.
Damn it,
Good
you
one.
bit me.
Which means they must have had... there's some idea that we would do some of the things their jurisdiction has purview over, or they already wish to inquire our assistance in this particular matter. Now, of course, we have to say yes.
Of course we do.
Oh, it is
We're
Net Watch.
implicated, aren't we?
I was going to say, it's not just me that would go down. Should they have wished to brought us in.
You bloody hell.
There's no one to police Net Watch, because no one else knows how to do what they do. No one official, anyway.
We're just deeper and deeper and deeper.
Not in a good way.
No.
It is handy, and I think I would have jumped at the chance to have done some things for a corrupt member of Net Watch in the past.
Of course. Corpos always wanting to get involved in corruption. It's in
Roger,
your
we're
blood.
edge runners. We get involved in corruption every day.
I don't choose that.
Yes, well, your gigs aren't exactly paying the bills at the moment. Your thoughts on this, Fleur?
I think that since you were going to disrupt the NetWatch node, utilized node anyway, you might as well do the one that they want you to.
Yes, and the fallout for doing so, as long as we keep it anonymous enough, we should come out clear from that one. But also, they didn't say anything about the other deals I made, so they must at least in some way be okay with me pursuing those goals.
No, they'll just stop us when we get back to Night City. As soon as we arrive, they stop you, arrest us, and we're done.
Probably
Because
true.
at this moment they want you to do something for them.
Exactly, while we're cooperating,
While
they're
we're
not going to bring it up.
And then afterwards, once we've done their job, and we go back to Night City, they then arrest us.
I think it's more likely they meet us at Night City and offer, well,
Another
we could
job
bring
to-
you in, or we could let you through, but here's this other thing. I think that's more likely.
So you think Netwatch would be fine with us releasing 2 AIs in the city?
Well, the one that I am letting go in the traditional sense is would likely be very easy for them to monitor if they had the 411 on its particular release location and other pertinent information.
What are the odds that NetWatch could get rid of this or disrupt this thing in some way?
I don't think we could even ask them if we wanted to.
Yes, I believe that they might be capable, but getting them to do so, even if we could tell them, and it wouldn't trigger consequences, would be problematic.
Hey, maybe the great thing is that because they've been listening to us, they've already heard us talking about this stupid thing, and because we didn't know, we got away with it.
I think they are much more likely to keep us useful to them.
Oh, don't mind me.
What smells like green?
Dachibana katana. Neck here. It only actually lights up for 30 minutes if you just leave it on. It's got a very small battery. But it also doesn't heat up as much as my lightsaber does, sir. You're only supposed to leave that on for 10 minutes or it could overheat.
At least this potentially resolves the problem of making an active enemy of Netwatch with the burning of their node, and yields the location of said node.
Or it does make us an active enemy anyway, because these two were the corrupt ones.
They'll, as long as we aren't too overt about it, I imagine they will want it kept on the down low as well.
Well, yeah, whether we become an enemy or not, it comes down to whether we get caught doing it, right?
Yes, our capabilities once we arrive at the location. And that particular AI, I do, except for maybe the last one, I think I wish there were the 8 of the most. He's the only offensive ability of the first 3.
So when are we going after?
This would have to be... It's by the coast. So
No,
I imagine we get mostly where we're going.
When do we plan to go after Devil?
That is a good point. These abilities are one use, but I believe I can hold on to them for a period of time. Potentially forever.
What are the chances of finding another place with an ice bath and a direct connection and everything you need to do the job?
I've come to the same conclusion I had earlier. This place does make an excellent trap, and it is loaded with AI.
No, that's their own. They won't get involved, will they?
No. But there are potentially useful ones, and maybe Maria can convince some. Or if not, at
Well, I
least
thought that's
she
what
is there.
that's for.
Yes, well, this gives me options. Or at least the capability to fight back.
So what's the plan?
I need to talk with Maria about... She may be able to assist with the setting of this trap.
If you could jury rig some way of keeping it powered, you might be able to take the icebox with you.
So what's wrong with the suit?
The bodyweight suit.
Yes.
It should likely still be usable. I think it was damaged to some degree, but...
Do you need that?
Does it help if I'm in the ice bath with the bodyweight suit, or would it be
The
the
bodyweight
same?
suit will do very little extra for you.
I should be fine just with the ice bath. Bathysphere, if I attempt to run the old net with you now that I have my programs, you won't yank me away to some far-off location?
Of course not.
Good.
I would never do that to you.
Hard time believing you, but... Right.
If there's no trust between us, then you are likely to die, which would please me greatly.
I knew you would say that.
Of course he doesn't trust anybody. He's a corpo. Corpos don't trust.
Really?
They suspect
Is
everyone.
that true? Are you a corporate executive?
I was.
Oh dear.
Why is that?
People don't like them much.
Yes, apparently.
Don't mean bloody apparently.
I don't know why. I never stepped on you, specifically.
Oh, because I only care about myself.
You said it.
Since Rudd's familiar with sarcasm, I will leave the building at this point and go and search for more chew. Excuse me.
And then I will...
Roger dives penis first into the safety glow.
Safety glow! Make my penis grow!
That turned into stuff in it. You saw that coming.
I'll look over all the equipment and make sure it's in a serviceable condition after, especially if we've got burnt out the guy. I want to make sure everything is usable.
Tick check.
Check that tick.
Air vehicle.
Because it's a flying icebox.
It's Professor Poop Snaggle's fantabulous contraption. Boom boom choppa choppa boom boom choppa choppa boom boom choppa choppa boom boom.
So basic tech.
Not familiar with Australian children's television from 1991, are you?
No, that's awfully specific.
Basic tech
Because
or
it's from
cyber
1980s.
tech.
I think basic will do.
18.
Ooh, yeah, it looks fine. 100%. Great. Turbulence. Everything's copacetic.
Right.
So I will run the that architecture again, and the intent of getting back to where I was before again. I went back to sleep for us, Stephen.
I did warn you.
We haven't hit the architecture yet.
I said to the one.
He warned us, didn't he? Warn us!
I said to Ellie, said, I don't think there's any point in me going tonight. It's going to be like 2 or 3 hours just being keen doing nothing.
I mean, I specifically did actually say that this would be the case.
So this would have been good last week, but I wasn't here.
We should have been doing drops while they were doing. No.
Like, that's not a dumb idea. Like, knowing Brendan, he'll roll really well for once tonight, and it will be over in seconds.
Well, I have to roll well now. I have no luck.
That noise right there. Pretend I said. What on earth are you doing here? The other AIs look angrily at you.
What do you mean? You told me to return with the dick. Well, I have it.
Oh, I was expecting something less obvious.
Yes, well, it is.
Oh God, that was you hooting into the net, wasn't it?
Well, it was Bathysphere.
Bathysphere.
That's his name.
Oh, of course.
And
I wasn't exactly in control of that myself. It was a do or die, apparently.
Edward. He's here.
Night train to the end.